Welcome to Tantrum Mouse Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp.
And I'm Melissa Delp.
Today we're looking at Cosmic Run Regeneration by Dr. Finn's Games. Cosmic Run Regeneration is a revised version of Cosmic Run for 1 to 4 players. It's a push-your-luck dice rolling game from Dr. Finn's Games, and it's coming to Kickstarter this February.
In Cosmic Run Regeneration, the players are sending exploration teams to different planets, and you want to be the first one to discover the planet before it explodes.
The prototype components include a game board, tech boards, cards, tokens, ships, and dice.
At the beginning of the game, the players' ships start in the space stations, with the 2nd through 4th players each getting 1 extra space on a specific track. At the beginning of each player's turn, a meteor card is revealed. This tells you which planet gets hit with a meteor. When a planet is struck for the 3rd time, it's destroyed and you immediately score that planet.
After resolving the meteor card on your turn, you roll 6 dice. One of them is yellow. You have to place at least one of those dice, but may place more. Then you can re-roll the remaining dice and place at least one. You keep doing this until you don't have any dice left.
When you place dice on planets, you're trying to meet certain requirements in order to move your ship. On planet 1, you can only place dice that have 1 pip. For each die placed there, your ship will move 1 space. For planets 2 through 5, you need dice that equal each other, like 2 or 4 of a kind. You don't have to place all of them on the same roll, though. With 3 of a kind, I can place them on planet 4 or 5 and hope I can roll more numbers to match on that same turn.
On planet 6, you can place non-matching dice on it and move the ship 1 spot for each different white die present. And if your yellow die is on it, then you move the number of spots shown by the number of pips. But if you place your yellow die on planet 6, then your turn is immediately over.
You can also place dice on the alien cards. You have to match the card requirements. Once you recruit an alien, you can use its power on a later turn. It is a one-time use, though. After it's used, you turn it face down.
On your turn, you can retire aliens by discarding them from the game. You get 1 victory point for retiring 1 alien. You can retire sets of aliens to get even more victory points. 2 of the same, 3 of the same, 3 different, or 5 different. You want to be the first to retire a type because you'll get more points that way.
If you have dice that don't really work on any of the planets or aliens, you can put them on your tech card. Each die will earn you a crystal, which you can use on your turns to re-roll dice, change dice, or even roll an extra die. Once your turn is over, you move your ships according to the dice you placed.
When a ship discovers a planet or a planet is destroyed, you'll score that planet. Points are earned based on the position of each player's ship for that planet. If you haven't gotten far enough on the track, you could score negative points. Once all planets are either destroyed or discovered, then the game is over.
This is definitely a push-your-luck game with the dice rolls, but you can mitigate that luck some with the crystals. You'll have to balance your strategy of pushing really hard on a few tracks or kind of spreading it out and trying to get up a little bit on each track. And of course, you do have to watch out and be aware of which planets might be destroyed next.
Yeah, it might be safe on one turn, that planet, but by the time it gets back to you, that planet could be destroyed or even discovered.
Now, this game also comes with a solo mode and a co-op mode. In both of them, you are trying to discover all the planets before any planet is destroyed. We did play this with 4 players, and we really had to work together, and we almost didn't make it.
Yeah, this version of Cosmic Run is different from the original version because it adds a 6th planet, a 6th alien race. It even has some different revised rules and mechanics, like the meteors are hit based on, it's card-based instead of dice-based, and the turning in of the aliens must be done during the game in order to score you the points. The graphic design has also been updated in this new version. Sometimes I got confused on which ships moved because of the placement of the planets, but I just need to remind myself to follow the path.
I would consider this a fairly light game. The rules are easy to pick up, but there are some interesting choices to make on your turn. Do you play it safe? Do you kind of push your luck a little bit? Do you go for those high sets? Or maybe you try to go after alien cards? But With meteors and dice involved, you are going to have to be flexible and not too set on your plans.
Yeah, so if you enjoy dice rolling games or push your luck games, then check out Cosmic Run Regeneration on Kickstarter.